Okay, it's now Tuesday morning, so we have a few things we have to do. We have to do some anchor charts, and you're going to show them the guided reading thing.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. I don't think I talked to them about it yet.
No.
But it's like a new little regimen that I'm starting to do with my guided reading groups, where it's kind of like I use my charts to guide our purpose for reading. So they'll take a sneak peek into that. My students are super excited about it, and I like it too. So
they love it. They're actually like asking when's the next time they can read with Miss Felix.
Yeah.
So right now, like, she takes the higher group, and then I take the lower group, and I work mostly on topics.
Yeah.
So mine's not very exciting.
They literally do come up to me, and they'll be like, Miss Felix, when are you grabbing me this week? Like, what specific day? And I'm like, okay, let me just figure out, like, my groups.
Yeah.
Because like we said, we do have new students, so we're still trying to figure out everything. But, yeah, they're definitely giving me pressure to make sure I'm on top of it. But that just means I'm doing something that's really rewarding for them. So hopefully I can keep up that incentive.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, so I wanted to pop back in and share a little bit about what I've been doing with my guided reading groups. So as we mentioned before, we have a lot of students who are just above grade level or like a couple of reading levels above grade level in second grade. So sometimes they get a little bit bored of just doing the routine, like they're past the sight words and doing the beginning, middle, end. So now I'm just trying to think, how can I challenge them a little bit, but also make it exciting? So in Writer's Workshop right now, our writing units, we've been talking about nonfiction topics and books. So I wanted to connect that to our guided reading groups. So you can see that I put nonfiction books on top. And what I'm doing with the groups is I'm having them name the topics, meaning the main focus of the book. And then we're sharing facts that we're learning about those topics. And then we're adding in details like vocabulary words or like craft moves that we're noticing, like bold words, fact boxes, zooming labels. So what I've been doing, if you notice, like when it's all black markers, this is me kind of modeling for my students. And then I just add in the top labels for them, and then they fill in the rest of the information. What's really good about this routine with them is that if it's a chapter book where it has like a different topic for each chapter, say for example, if it's about animals, maybe they're focusing on bears the first chapter, and then the second chapter they're focusing on elephants or whatever. You can use the same book and different chapters and just keep doing a different row for each chapter. So my students have been obsessed with this right now. They kind of like that challenge, and they kind of enjoy being able to review different animals or insects within the nonfiction book. So if you're kind of stuck with your higher level reading students and you're thinking of a new way to conduct guided reading, this might be a good idea for you. We are back. It is about 1:43. We are on our prep time. Our students are with science right now. They're going to have a blast with that. They're like pretty much planning out some experiments, trying to make their own glue mixture. So they're trying to figure out different ingredients that they can use to make their own glues. But we did want to show you this little box that we're using. Let me backtrack a little bit. So we had to do a vote for a student representative for our school for each grade. And right now our school is from pre-K to third grade. Nope, we have fourth grade now.
Yeah.
crazy. It's flying by.
Mhm.
So our student representative is actually a student in our class. So we're like, whoop, whoop.
Mhm.
So happy for her. The students have been sharing some concerns or ideas that they have for the school. So we decided it would be cool if we had like a little box, and this is just a glove box, by the way. So if you're thinking of how you can do it with your students, it's really a glove box, and it's wrapped in some construction paper and taped up. So we had our students have Post-its, and each student got a Post-it and wrote about some ideas that they had for the school or something that they want to change in the school. And some of them were actually really entertaining, so we figured we would share a couple with them. We've been cracking up all day over this.
Okay. These were the two that I loved. These, let's see, this one and so a friend put no writing. So they
And I
don't
took
want any
that to
more
heart because
writing.
I'm like, oh, wait, by the way, this was for our class and the other second grade class. So we're not sure who wrote what because we didn't make them write their names on it. But when I saw no writing, I'm like, wait a minute, I planned writing. I'm like, should I feel offended? But I know in general it's challenging, so I
we
won't
have
take
that.
it to heart.
Yeah, we have that one row, no writing, and then we have I want more writing.
I hope it's one of my students.
We had
I
quite
try to make it fun, so.
I know. We had a few who said I want more writing, I want more math.
Yeah.
And then oh, you want to read? Which one do you want to read?
Okay. I want the windows to be open so it will not be hot. So there are 30 students. Well, actually, we have 29 now. We had 30 at one point, so it's really crammed in here.
Yeah.
And it's myself, Mrs. Rivers, and we also have our para.
Mhm.
And I definitely said Mrs. Rivers, even though I call you Alice half of the time in front
Oh
of the
my
kids.
gosh.
But anywho's, our school is a pretty new building, so they're actually, the windows are locked. And the only way you can open them up is if you have an Allen key, I think, or something. So it's a really strange process, but we never open the windows in here. We do have central air, but I was like, you know what? Kudos to that student who said that because we used to wonder the same thing in the summer. Like,
It's just like a thing. They don't open the windows here.
yeah,
We since it is a new building, they claim that there's like some sort of ventilation where it sucks in the new air
Yeah.
or the fresh air and puts it in the classrooms. But you know, I think we'd all feel just much better with the windows open.
Yeah.
So we'll keep looking into
and
that.
also you just don't want to feel trapped.
hmm
They do have the central air and everything, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to open a window if you need to.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the heat pumps a little bit too much,
Mhm.
like if it's a warmer day. So it'd be nice besides opening up the door if we can have the windows open.
Mhm.
So kudos to that one.
Yeah. And then we have another one. Make the bathroom cleaner.
Yeah.
I have to say, like, our bathroom, our school's pretty
They're
clean.
pretty clean, but I'm like, would it be the girls' bathroom or the boys' bathroom?
Yeah, sometimes there's like
Once in a
bunch of
while, you see
holes.
like some, like pockets of like paper
Mhm.
towels or something. I'm like, I don't know what's going on in here, but just get out of there.
And our favorite drum
Teachers
roll.
should get paid more. Amen to that.
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Teachers should get paid more. What did I say? Get paid more. What did I
Mhm.
say? We need to get paid more.
And yes, this is a student that wrote that. How would that student even know
Yeah.
that we need to get paid more? I don't know.
I mean, I love that they can see that
Mhm.
our value should be a little bit more.
Yep.
But yeah, that's something even as adults we can't seem to figure out. But yeah, it was definitely some exciting ideas that we had in this bucket. So what we're going to do is we're going to put everything back inside of here and then send it down to our principal with our student representative. And at the end of the month, I think they're going to get to share their ideas with the other student representatives for the other grades. So if you're thinking of starting this idea at your school, I think it's a great idea. Maybe just start with your grade if you want to test it out before you share it with your whole school if they're into
Mhm.
that. But our kid definitely had some pride being chosen for it. All the students voted for her, so we were very proud of her, and the parents appreciate having the students involved in the school body as well. Wait, we forgot to also mention that we're doing Student of the Month. I'm not sure if we did or didn't, but we want to drop it in there. We're going to actually do some kind of Student of the Month ceremony. It's going to be our first time ever doing it at the school, so I think they're still trying to figure out the kinks for it. But they're hoping to do it in person, which will also be a first-time thing for us since COVID started. So,
Like having the parents and the
Yeah.
families come in person for just those students that are chosen as a student of
Yeah.
the month.
and then I think possibly the students in the classroom or for that grade will be in attendance just to help them celebrate and cheer on. All right, hello again. We are back. I know yesterday we were only able to share like a short footage of us shopping for our Christmas gifts for our kiddos. It was a crazy week so far. It's not even finished yet, but it's been crazy. But we were able to go to our Dollar Tree that's like 10 minutes away from our job. And at first we were really nervous because we weren't finding anything.
Yeah, it was
But
like,
at the
there was
last
a
minute,
lot of stuff there. Like it wasn't empty,
yeah,
but we just couldn't find what we
it's
thought.
like a
we
lot
would
of stuff, but it
expect.
wasn't anything that was neutral enough for us.
Mhm.
So of course it's like Christmas gifts, but we want to make sure we're being respectful. Not everyone
Mhm.
celebrates Christmas, so we wanted to just be like a general gift, not necessarily focus on the Christmas holiday.
Yeah.
So it was really difficult to find that. For example, we were finding like really big stuffed animals, which would have been
Mhm.
cute, but they all had like Christmas outfits on.
Mhm.
So we were getting nervous, but then at the end we were able to find some goods. We got some
feel good
books
about
and
what
some
we got.
bracelets that
Mhm.
we're going to show you. And yeah, now we feel like we can breathe again
Yeah.
because we got it all settled out. So
We had to open some of their boxes like we were the people who were the stock people there.
they do it in my neighborhood all the time.
I know. Yeah, we just opened the boxes.
But I love that
and-
Alex was the one to do it. I'm just like, yeah, I don't care. Whip out that key, open it up. But you're like
Amazing.
helping them unpack their
I
boxes
know.
because
Otherwise, we wouldn't have gotten.
yeah, and we're
anything.
helping with the business because we
Yeah.
purchased everything that we opened. So
Mhm.
yeah. Anyways, so we show them what we
Show
got.
it, yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, so first you're going to see that we have our gift bags. We did want to stick with the color red just because it feels a little bit more festive. But we aren't going to do any tissue paper. We're just going to put in our supplies and then staple it on top. We like these bags because they come with 3 in a pack. So that means if we have 30 students, we don't have to worry about buying one individual bag for each student. Like for $1, we can have 3 student bags for $1 worth, or at least $1.25 now. Then over here we have our book sections. So we were trying to find like big sets of books, but we couldn't. But we were able to find like 2, 3, or 4 copies. So we have a variety. We have some superhero girl books, which the kids are gonna love. We have some animal books for our nonfiction lovers. Then we have Pippa the Pumpkin Fairy for students who like fairy tales. Then for our students who like to kind of clown around or have like the little jokes or have humor in the books, we have some Snoopy books, which are adorable. And then in the back, we have a Rumpus in the Night, which is kind of like mystery. So we're just trying to see if we can find like a little bit of variety for all of our students who like more of like fairy tales or Barbie kind of vibes. And then to celebrate, we have some bracelet glow sticks. So we got 3 packs so that we can give our students at least 2 each because we have 29 students. So we just want to make sure we have enough. We thought 1 would be a little bit too small, but 2 is a good amount. And then we have our cool pencils. So we have variety. We're going to give our girls this one and our boys over here, but we'll also mix and match because some of our students, they don't care about the colors, but we just want to have a variety so that we have some options. And yeah, we're going to put them all inside of our gift bags and then staple them up, and then they can open it up when they get home. And that's our holiday gift for our students.
So I was thinking, so next week we have 4 days.
Yeah.
It's a 4-day week, and we end the day before Christmas Eve. That's our last day of school.
So the 23rd is our last day.
Yeah. So we're thinking that we actually, for like reading and writing, we have to follow our lessons because it's so strict. So there's really no fun activity we can do during that kind of time. So a lot of our time will be like our foundation/math center period, where we can do some fun activities. And I was thinking, this is what I heard from someone, that we could do, you want to put all the books first?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just line them up, I guess. Or no,
You want the
let's-
ones that are
let's just
open?
do
Yeah.
everything first, and then we'll put it on the ground.
Okay.
So, what I was thinking is that during the Math Foundations time, well, we're going to do the picture frame thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to take those giant popsicle sticks, and we're going to have the students paint them. And
So like the plain, like white,
yeah,
plain white
brown.
one.
Yeah,
The wood one.
wooden one. That's a better way to put it.
Can
Horrible.
you tell it's been a crazy week?
I know.
We'll explain later why it's kind of
Oh,
like our brains are a mess.
Mhm.
We always got something.
We can do that up.
But yeah, like the wooden popsicle sticks, we
Mhm.
want them to paint it. So we're just gonna glue it first ourselves,
Yeah.
and then after we're gonna have them paint it, and then we're gonna take pictures of our students individually so that they can
Mhm.
have it glued inside, and then we're gonna let the students wrap it up like a little gift. So
Mhm.
I think the parents will like it a
Yeah.
lot.
So we'll need 1 period for let's glue it ourselves like we did with the spider webs.
Yeah.
Maybe that person can bring in their hot glue gun.
Yeah.
So let's do 1 period of painting it. You think 1 period will be enough to paint?
I think so. Because it doesn't take them a long time to paint. It's more of the cleanup that takes a long
Right.
time.
So 1 period to paint. So that's like Monday foundations time, right?
Yeah.
Let's say. And then 1 period to glue in their pictures? Or are we going to do that? We're going to
It
do
might
that.
be a period. Yeah, just 1 period. I think we'll glue in the pictures.
Yeah,
And then day 2, the following day. Maybe we might have to do that Tuesday so that Wednesday
they can
is
wrap
when
it.
they're wrapping it.
Yeah.
And then Thursday they take it home.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they'll all know how to, they'll figure out how to wrap.
I know.
That's probably the most
Maybe we'll
challenging.
show them like a wrapping video
Yeah.
on YouTube. Like a tutorial.
hmm
So some of the books are a little bit bigger, so I'm just trying to fold them in so the bags don't hurt as much.
Yeah.
The books will stick out, but I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I was also, we're going to have like, I think Tuesday's the math test, right?
Yeah.
So that means that we're going to have Wednesday and Thursday the math period free. So I'm thinking that we could, for that period, one of those math periods is, I saw somewhere where they're doing like a snowball fight. So you take a paper, right, like a regular piece of computer paper.
Mm-hmm.
You write down like some sort of math thing. You could do like skip counting by 5s, and you write the first like 3 numbers, and then each time the kid picks it up, they add on to the number, right? So what they do is each kid will have the paper, they'll crumple it up, or it can be like in partners and we only have like 10 papers, something
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
They'll crumple it up, and then, you know, obviously we'll tell them the expectations, don't throw it at anybody's head or nothing like that, which will be a challenge, or we can just say throw it across.
Like cafeteria food.
I know. Or like we could have them each stand at the edge of the room and then everybody throw it in the middle,
Mhm.
like that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And so then they go and pick up somebody else's snowball and they solve that problem.
Oh.
Something like that.
Okay. So it's not being thrown at anyone. It's just
No.
throwing like in the middle. It's
Yeah.
Like a pit kind of.
Yeah, we could do it like that.
Oh, I like that idea.
So that's one
We
idea.
just have to make sure the excited ones don't
Yes, exactly.
bring that into like the lunch or something.
Mhm. Exactly. And the other idea, which actually maybe we could incorporate this into the picture frame. This might be cute. So that same kind of person, or whatever I was listening to,
Yeah.
they also talked about dot art. Have you ever heard of dot art?
Dot art?
Yeah.
No.
So it's basically you have your paint, right, and your paper, and you have a Q-tip. And you dip the Q-tip in the paint, and then you can't paint like that. You do dots, little dots to fill in.
Interesting.
And they said that the kids loved it, and that it was so silent in the room because they were all so concentrated. What if on their picture frames they do the dot art? Instead of full-on painting, they could just do dots in different
You're so
colors.
excited about this?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it would be so cute and so different, and it would look more decorated than if they were just to paint it all, you know.
Right. Well, because remember, when we painted last time, it wasn't just paint. It was like paint with the glitter and stuff. So it
Yeah.
might be nice if we, have some kind of design or something on it. Yeah.
So they could do the dot art.
Okay.
And I can show them quickly how to do it. You know, that might take more than a period, but that's okay.
Okay.
Because we won't have an SEL next week or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'd be so cute.
So dot art for the picture frames,
Mm-hmm.
the snowball fight.
Yeah. And that was it.
Okay.
I forget the rest of the stuff.
Yeah. Oh, well, we gotta tell them about our Polar Express.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So, since our school opened, we always had a tradition every year of doing the Polar Express movie right before we go to our winter break. So, we always showed the movie The Polar Express, and then we also get the chocolate milk from our school. And we get some cookies like Oreos or regular like Nabisco cookies. And we let the kids watch the Polar Express, so it's become like a routine. Every single year, a tradition that we show it to all of the grades in all of our schools. We do it in our classrooms now, but still we keep up the same tradition. So the kids look forward to it as well. And as adults, I like it too, because it always sets like the vibe, like right before the break.
Yeah.
Everyone has a chance to calm down. And just feels good to know that we're kind of doing like some kind of cozy thing in our school. We also have pajama day that same day, so it's definitely going to feel like a cozy vibe.
I have to tell you.
Did you find your pajamas?
No. Well, yes, I got me, John, and the kids, I got us all matching pajamas. We've never done that before.
Oh, nice.
So I think we're going to take a picture and stuff. But anyways, I was thinking you had to pull the black top.
This right here?
Yeah. Just pull it out.
You know what I was doing? I was unwrapping it like the biscuits. You know when you do the biscuits?
Crack.
And you do the pop. I hate the pop.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
yeah.
for some reason this morning it just randomly popped in my head, and I don't know why we didn't think about this before. But the pajama day, remember what we did in first grade? Remember?
What did we do?
We took the
Like
kids
10 years ago.
and we took them caroling around the school.
Oh my gosh.
Remember that?
Yeah, we're one of those teachers. Hey guys, so it is officially Friday, December 17th, and I had to think about it because this week was so long. We're having a pretty good day so far. Our morning was pretty smooth. We went through our math, our reading, writing. This afternoon we have 2 more periods left. We're going to do a foundations assessment, which is like our phonics program, and then we're going to have social studies last period. And I think we're pretty excited for next week, so we're just happy to get through this week.
Yeah, we actually hot glued some like popsicle sticks together, and we're going to make little ornaments for the families that we'll show you next week.
Yeah, and Alex is inspiring me because she has on her green and her red outfit on.
Too.
So definitely the Christmas vibes
And
with
the
the
earrings.
Yes, shout out to the earrings. So anyways, we hope you guys have a good weekend and tune in for our video next week, which is going to be all about our holiday week in 2nd grade. See ya!